Welcome to the explainer. So, I want you to just imagine for a second the world around you going completely dark, right? No glowing screens, no overhead lights, absolutely no quiet hum of machinery in the background. The entire infrastructure of our daily lives relies entirely on this completely invisible force. And today, we're going to look at a deceptively simple piece of source material that proves how just one fundamental question defines that entire modern world. Now, I want to acknowledge right up front the incredible brevity of the source material we're looking at today. It is remarkably concise. But hey, don't let that fool you into thinking it lacks depth. In fact, sometimes the absolutely shortest texts hold the most profound inquiries. We don't always need a massive textbook of data to spark a realization. Sometimes we just need the exact right words, isolating the exact right mystery.
Okay, Section 1, the source of discovery. The origins of electrical discovery. Let's just take a quick pause right here to really think about that. We are talking about tracing the roots of something you literally cannot hold in your hand. It's not a mountain you can map out or a new continent you can just sail a ship to. To seek the origins here, that is a really profound concept. It's an attempt to trace the exact moment humanity first brushed up against the very pulse of nature, an invisible force that basically dictates the entire universe. Moving right along to Section 2, the ultimate question.
Notice the stark isolation of this unanswered question, formatted exactly as it appears in the source material. Who discovered electricity? It just sits there, demanding our attention. It doesn't provide a tidy answer, and it doesn't give us a neatly packaged historical timeline. It simply strips away all that extra noise and asks the ultimate question. And this brilliantly illustrates a deep philosophical tension embedded directly within our source. If you look at the two elements we've pulled together here, on one side we have this broad, sweeping, almost infinite concept, the origins of electrical discovery. But then on the other side we have the highly specific, incredibly elusive search for a single defining human being. Who discovered electricity? It totally pits the vast timeline of natural phenomenon against our very human desire to crown a single solitary discoverer. So the crucial takeaway here is that our source text intentionally leaves us suspended in this mystery, actively prompting us to reflect on the nature of scientific revelation itself rather than just handing us data.
And finally, Section 3, a final provocation. So we're left staring at this echoing thought. What does discovery even mean? I really want you to consider this as we wrap up today's explainer. When we're dealing with a fundamental property of the universe, is a discovery an invention crafted by a single brilliant mind? Or is it simply humanity, after thousands of years, finally opening our eyes and noticing a profound, buzzing force that has literally been sitting right here in the dark with us all along? Just think about that mystery the next time you flip a switch. Thanks so much for learning with me today.